Here's the projected starting lineup for Jose Mourinho and Manchester United against Ajax. Of course, Eric Bailly suspended, so some questions there in the heart of the Manchester United defense. But the big talking point is Sergio Romero to get the start. Now, Mourinho said this is Romero's competition, but with David De Gea lurking in the wings, I think a lot of people thought Mourinho might back off of that. Ale, what do you think?
I think that Jose Mourinho does well in continuing to play Sergio Romero. This is clearly a conversation that he's had with Sergio Romero and, of course, with David De Gea in saying that this is the opportunity for Romero to play. This is the guy that brought you to this point of the competition. You're going to continue to ride Romero. This has nothing to do with David De Gea as much as it does to the credibility of Jose Mourinho, not only to Sergio Romero, but to the rest of that locker room. The fact that he's put forth an idea that Sergio Romero is his guy in this competition and continues to believe in him.
The key, Ali, to what you just said there is the communication between the two goalkeepers and the manager. It's absolutely key that conversation has happened. De Gea apparently is for it. He's played his couple of games, so he will get his medal if they're successful. So,
but Paul, wait. If you're the manager, do you not go with De Gea? And you have to win this game as much as Mourinho has to win it. Look, I understand why for Romero, but for the team.
Seb, there's a policy now in modern-day football where you have... United have got two quality goalkeepers. If he's had a conversation earlier in the season and said, you're my man for this tournament, and he's engaged the goalkeeper coach, the goalkeepers, then that's what he's got to stay with. Otherwise, he's going to lose all credibility. It's as simple as that.
It's integrity with his team. And you do lose some integrity if you make a change. You have players that are in similar situations, maybe not told that they're going to only play cup games, but situations where your manager has said, listen, I need to rest you here, I'm going to play you there. Then if you change that and it's just a goalie, you start questioning whether or not he's actually telling you something that's truthful. For me, this is a bigger issue because it's a touchy issue, and I do agree with keeping Romero in there because of the fact that this is a team, this is a group, you have to stick with what you've said. But you also have David De Gea that is, quite honestly, a better goalkeeper, and you have Real Madrid looking over his shoulder trying to pull him into their wings. So you don't want to go into a situation where Romero makes a mistake, you don't bring home the opportunity to play in Champions League next year, and you have people asking, why didn't you play the better goalkeeper?
If David De Gea goes to Real Madrid, it will have nothing to do with playing this match or not. That's a decision that would have been made prior to this game, if that's what David De Gea wants to do. The other thing I would say is that this is the guy that brought you to the dance. Right. Sergio Romero brought you to this point. You believe in this guy. You've made that very clear. I'll turn it around, because it's easy to say, what if Sergio Romero makes a mistake? Well, what if you play De Gea and he makes a mistake? Then the conversation and the discussions and the questions afterwards are gonna happen regardless. So you might as well stick to the things that you have had conversation with your players, have your players believe in what you're doing, and it may just translate in a good performance on the field.